Good morning, everyone. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all to this exciting and insightful open house panel discussion and interactive session hosted by the Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering at Vienna Vignana Jyothi Institute of Engineering and Technology. I, Dr. V. Priyanka, welcome all the parents, faculty, and industry experts to this panel discussion. This panel discussion is the initiative of VNRVJIET family, where we would like to make firm decisions, help the parents to make the firm decisions while choosing the engineering stream. At VNRVJIET, we believe that the future does not just happen, we engineer it. And today we are thrilled to have you join us as you take your first step towards discovering the right engineering path, one that is future ready, innovation driven, and deeply impactful. This panel discussion is based on the theme of engineering your future, choosing the right discipline, and embracing its rewards. Whether your passion lies in renewable energy, electrical vehicles, smart grids, electronic design, automation, IoT, or cutting edge technologies like artificial intelligence and machine learning, this session is for you. You will hear eye opening talks from our expert faculty and gain valuable insights from the industry professionals representing top organizations like NTPC, AMD, Qualcomm, Hitachi Energy, and more. You will also discover how Triply is the force behind everything from space missions to smart cities. Today, this session will be moderated by Dr. G. Radhika, Senior Assistant Professor in the Department of Triply, and she will introduce you, the panelists, for the session. Radhika ma'am, please kindly introduce the panelist.
Thank you, Dr. Priyanka Madam. I'm Dr. Radhika, taking the privilege on behalf of Triply Department and student professional chapters IEEE, IEI, VNRVJIET in welcome you all for this panel discussion. Our life would be unthinkable and without the use of electrical energy. The growing utilization of the latter is a decisive prerequisite for a rapid development of industry and agriculture. With globalization, many international companies setting up businesses in India, and it has become very important for students to have good technical skills and also be a good at the communication skill set. There are a large number of jobs, while there are a large number of students too, who are ready to take up the jobs, but the gap between the requirements and availability of the eligible students is quite a lot, and this gap has to be filled. So in order to fill the gap, the laboratories does quite a lot to train the students in the design prospects of thinking and applications point of view. So here we will go with the panel discussion with the Triply department at Vienna VJT. And moving on to the panelist, Dr. V. Ramesh Babu Garu, who is heading the department of Triply department. So Dr. Ramesh Babu Garu obtained his BTech in Electrical and Electronics Engineering and MTech in Power Electronics and PhD in Axial Flux Machines from JNTU Hyderabad. He has got more than 25 years of academic experience, merged with research consultancy activities at Vienna VJIT, and he also possesses an industrial experience of more than 4 years with Toshiba Electricals, formerly known as Vijaya Electricals Limited. And he has been involved in testing of transformers ranging from 5 kVA to 10 MVA. Sir has held the positions of Coordinator, Internal Quality Assurance Cell IQAC of the Institute. He has published more than 40 technical and research articles at different prestigious national and international conferences like Indicon, MPSC, and in also other reputed journals. Dr. Ramesh Babu Garu has offered corporate training to Hyundai Motors India Limited in the field of electrical propulsion system. He is the life member in many professional societies like IST, IEEE, and IAENG. His research interest includes axial flux machines, topologies, and their applications to renewable energy and vehicle mobility technologies. He is the recipient of Young Investigator Award by ICEEE Triply in 2012. Sir,
Thank
with
you,
your
madam. Thank you for the
permission,
nice introduction of me.
So, with your permission, I would like to ask what are the key strengths of the department and why students should join a Triply department VNRVJ?
Okay. Good morning to all panelists and the participants, parents, and the aspirants. Coming to the credentials of the department, why you should prefer Triple E in VNRVJIT. Let me brief about the department. The department was started in 1995 along with the inception of the institute, and we are very established The department is very established and standard department. And you are the role models actually that time, next upcoming departments. Okay, so we have one UG program here, that is BTech in Electrical and Electronics Engineering with an intake of 120. And we have two PG programs. One is in Power Electronics and other one is the Power Systems, each of intake 12. So we have three PhD full-time scholars, so sponsored by AICT NDF and JNTH. So I can proudly say that the department has been accredited for 6 years by the National Board of Accreditation. It is a rare feat generally, it does not happen. So people, the college, they get generally for 3 years, but we got for 6 years. And we have 41 well experienced and qualified faculty and 10 skillful technicians. So out of 41, 24 are doctorates. So the remaining people are pursuing their doctoral research. So our faculty are guiding 17 PhD scholars in different universities. That shows that we are very vibrant in terms of the research activities. And also, the average experience of our faculty is more than 12 years. So that shows our strength here. And then we have the eminent personalities with us, like Dr. M. Ramamurthy. So he is globally known legendary personality in electrical engineering domain, fraternity. And he was the former Director General, CPRI, and he was the consultant for ABB also. And also we have Dr. M. Saidalu, former professor of NIT Warangal, is very well-known professor with us. And the department so far has published more than 1,000 publications, the quality publications, and those publications include 2 IEEE transaction journals also. And then coming to the research work, so far we have carried out the funded research activities of worth more than 1.2 crores. And now coming to the consultancy work. So we have already done consultancy work with 5 to 6 companies of worth 59 lakhs. So those companies includes HBL, Sridi Site, Electricals, Rajna Machines, RTC, APS RTC now we are doing, and this Panasonic, other companies. Okay, the department has published so far the 14 patents. Out of that, 4 already granted. So these patents are mostly derived from the student academic work. And now coming to the center, actually we have a center called Center for Sustainable Energy Technologies. Okay, so this center will invite always the students to do their academic projects from this center. And then we have MOEs with 9 companies, like with the prestigious premier institutes like NIT Warangal, and BITS, and other industries. Okay, we have the industry grade laboratories and research facilities. So these facilities make the students to excel in their academics. So that is about the brief introduction about the department, madam. That is about credentials and strengths. At outset, madam, I can say one thing. So joining EEE is a better choice, and joining EEE at VNRVJIET is a best choice, madam.
Sir, how do you involve industry into your academics? I can also ask, how do you expose your students to the industry? I'm to say, do we have any kind of MOUs, industrial visits for students, and how industry people will be involved in your BOS, a kind of project evaluation, and what kind of guest lectures you can accommodate for your EEE students?
Yeah, madam. Really, being a person who has served in the industry, not only me, my previous HODs also, they have established a good relation between our department and industry. We have a good, very strong industry partnership. As I mentioned, we have many MOUs with industries also, and we organize 2 industrial visits every year to the different organizations like DHEL, this Locoshed, South Central Railway, Elmont Motors, the power plants like Nagarjuna Idle Plant and Kottagudem Thermal Power Plant, Simhadri Power Plant, and VTPS, etc. We send our students to different industries and nearby substations as a part of their summer internships. We involve industries experts in our board of studies to bring the timely changes in the curriculum as per the requirements of ever-changing industrial needs. We invite people from the industry for the assessment of UG and PG academic projects for the industry grade evaluation. That means academicians will guide the projects, industrial people will evaluate. It's a rare thing, generally happens. And we regularly organize the expert talks from different industrial people in emerging technologies. At outset, we have good collaborations with industries like HPL, Hyundai Motors, APS-RTC, Regina Machines Private Limited, Archimedes Green Energies, and Regal Rexnord Corporation, which is MNC, Margaret Tech, Navtech, Electronics, and Shidi Sai Electricals, etc. We have very strong collaboration with industries.
Thank you, sir, for giving more insights about the Department of EEE at VNRVJIET. Thank you for giving more information what exactly the potential of EEE department. Thank you once again. Now we're going to another panelist number 2, who is the senior professor faculty from the Department of EEE, Dr. Poonam Upadhyaya, madam. Madam, Dr. Poonam Upadhyaya.
Yes, good morning. Good morning, Radhika. Yeah.
Good morning. Yeah.
Good morning
Dr.
to all.
Poonam Upadhyaya, professor in the Department of EEE. She got 28 years of teaching and research experience. She has been working in VNRVJIET since 2001. She has served as IQAC coordinator from 2013 to 2018, and Madam also held as the head of the department from October 2017 to August 2024. Madam has guided UG, PG, and PhD students in the areas of power systems, artificial intelligence, and nanocomposites. And Madam has published 59 technical papers in national, international journals and conferences. And Madam is also involved in writing 7 book chapters. Madam has been granted 2 Indian patents, and Madam has done her BTech from NIT Raipur and MTech from NIT Nagpur and PhD from JNTU Hyderabad. We welcome you for this panel discussion, Madam.
Thank you, Radhika. Thank you.
With your permission, I would like to ask few questions, Madam.
Yes, please.
Madam, what are the elective courses and minor degrees we offer at Department of EEE at VNRVJIET? I'm to say professional electives, OE tracks, minor degrees, and getting placements in IT sectors.
Yes, actually, as per our R22 curriculum, which is a very good curriculum, I should say, and it is as per the NEP policy and UGC, credit-based system. So there are 6 professional courses which starts from third year itself, first semester itself. And there are tracks where a student can select if they want to go for the electronics domain area like embedded system and VLSI design. And if they want to pursue their things in other electrical engineering domain area like electrical distribution systems, renewable energy systems, like that. And there are courses for the computer domain area. So we have 6 professional electives where a student can select in third year, right from third year onwards. And there are minor courses which are UGC approved. So we have minor courses like artificial intelligence, data science, cyber security, and many other things are there. Like in finance also it is there, fintech also it is there, and entrepreneurship and development also it is there. So a student can select one minor course which is UGC approved, AICT approved, like BTech in electrical engineering, minor in artificial intelligence. So that gives the essence of electrical engineering student. This is just one example, like data science is there, cyber security is there, IoT is there. So this is just one example where a student can select minor degree and they can have additional 18 credits, right, where they can have the lab courses also, theory courses also, and they can do project in this minor also. So that gives equivalence to any computer engineering student, equivalent to any other engineering student. They are proficient and how to apply this emerging technologies in their electrical engineering. They get more proficiency. We have our student in the group like Alekya is there. She will be you will be discussing with her, and Sai Kumar and Samir is there. You can speak with them. They'll be enlightening more on this. So these are the facilities available for our electrical engineering students.
Madam,
Yes.
Any kind of NPTEL certification courses, like are sending students to industry to work on current technologies as a part of their projects, or in terms of internships, mini projects? Do you have
Yes.
any kind of facilities?
Yes, we have internship facility right from second year onwards. Like a student do summer internship after second year, second semester, and they do summer internship after third year, second semester also. So our course, like a student get academic internship normally in these after second year, and they go to premium institutes like IIT, BITS, and any other institute like other institute, as well as industry where they get opportunity for learning. So these are the, it's a one credit course, and after coming back they uh, uh, evaluation will be there, and our department are very particular in this. Like they will be having middle evaluation, they'll be having end evaluation, and student get proficient. Even a student who is not able to speak also will be able to learn how to present, how to demonstrate their learn technologies in the department. Apart from that, one more good course is there in our curriculum, like R22 curriculum, that is called field project. So field project is there in the second year, where a student work as a project to any kind of, like they past 2-3 years student have developed mini hydro plant, they have done piezoelectric project, and they have done many other kind of project which involves their basic sciences and elementary knowledge of electrical engineering. So that's how students are grooming here. And NPTEL courses are part of our curriculum. Now, like coming fourth year student will be taking one course, exclusive course, elective course from NPTEL. So our board of studies in our chairman sir, Ramesh Babu sir, has conducted even in summer vacation also lot of meetings online, offline, like we have been working for that. So where a student get a good expertise in NPTEL courses, and which will be industry supported, and they'll enhance their skill apart from our regular teaching work also. Yes.
Madam, what kind of opportunities you provide to the students to showcase their talents apart from this regular academics classwork? Maybe.
There, yes. In our VNRVJIET is very good in the extracurricular, co-curricular and extracurricular activities. And here every student is encouraged to join at least one club and one professional society. So we have many professional society like IEEE PES, which is our Triple E department is owning. Like Dr. G. Radhika is coordinator for that. Dr. G. Radhika and Ravi Kumar sir. A Reliability Society is there, and there are many other professional society like IEI is there, which is owned by our electrical department, and CSI. Some students are member of CSI also, and many other professional societies there. So these professional society conduct many hackathons and competitions time to time. Convergence is very famous in the college and outside the college also, which is a national level symposium. And our IEI body, IEI Professional Society also conduct Emerge every year, where a student demonstrate their skills. They learn here, they demonstrate. So this kind of things are there, which is evaluated by industry professionals. So they'll present paper, they'll participate in hackathon, they'll demonstrate their project, and many other things which are there. Clubs are there, like Crescendo is there, and music club is there, and Telugu Sahityavanam is there. Like many clubs are there where a student can take any one club whenever they are studying here, like right from first year.
Yeah, madam, we have generated politicians, film stars, along with
Yes,
engineering graduates.
yes, sir.
Yeah. Thank you, madam, for making our parents and wards who are having high passion to be part of this department of Triple E at VNRVJIT by giving
Yes.
the kind of opportunities that we are providing to make themselves an all-rounder, even though for after taking Triple E choice. Thank you once again, madam, for being part of this panel member. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Radhika. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, madam.
Yeah. Now moving on to the third panelist. who is our distinguished alumni, Mr. K. Ravikumar Garu, Additional General Manager, Engineering Electricals, NTPC Limited. So, Mr. Ravi Kumar has joined at NTPC in the year 2000 as executive trainee, and Ravi Kumar Garu is having 25 years of experience in the field of electrical construction, commissioning of switchyard, ash handling, pole handling, plants, relay signaling, quality, electrical protection, electrical design engineering, switchyard, electrical systems of thermal power plants. And he is also a specialized engineer on switchyard design, protection, and presently he is working as Additional General Manager, Engineer Electrical NTPC Limited. And he has obtained his BTech degree from VNRVJIET in the year 1999, and he is considered to be a distinguished alumni. And he has also obtained his
Yeah.
MBA from Operation Management. Um, Mr. Ravi Kumar Garu, we invite you for this panel discussion today. Ravi Kumar Garu.
Good morning, madam.
Yeah, good
And
morning, sir.
good morning, VNRVJIET Electrical and Electronics Department, giving the opportunity to attend the panel discussion and live interaction with the children and as well as fathers who are willing to seek admission into the electrical and electronics engineering course. Myself, I am K. Ravi Kumar. I passed in 1999, joined in NTPC 2000. Presently, I am working as as a additional general manager engineering department. So, for the development of any country or any or person or any sector, the basic is availability of electricity is the most important. Availability of electricity not only just it is coming for 2-3 hours and 5-6 hours. It is previously in decades before. There is a lot of power shortage. So availability of power into 24 into 7 and reliability of the power. These are the basic criteria and basic important energy sources for development of any country in the industrial sector as well as consumer sectors as well as agriculture sector. Everything is required. So the energy means electricity nowadays, or petrol and diesel. This is also one more source of other source of energy. But for industrial growth, like if you're for IT industries development or manufacturing sector development, so without electricity, the industries will not be developed. So choosing of electrical and electronics engineering, it is a one core subject of engineering. The children will get the opportunities in the core sector, like particularly in electrical and electronics, that is power sector or industry sector, as well as they can shift to the IT sectors. IT sector. Why IT sector is now it is important. IT sector means now there is a total. If you study electronics engineering, so there is a complete grid of supply of electricity. The grid has to be regularly monitored and controlled, and it has to be protected from the cyber security threats. So, as a student of electrical and electronics engineering, he has to choose the IoT side, that is Internet on Things sector side, or operation technology, or cyber security side, or for core, if you want to move into the core sector, means even we choose the job opportunities in the distribution sector, transmission sector, as well as generation sector. This opportunity is only available for electrical and electronics engineering students, because in computer science, all the groups can enter into the computer field. Computer means like coding, whatever they may be coding, and programming developer. A mechanical engineering can go to the computer science. Electrical engineering people will go to the computer science engineering. They can do the job opportunity. They can get the jobs. Even normal BSc computers also they can get the job opportunities in the computer science. So, as a working in core sector of in NTPC, core sector of that is as a completely what I have studied in degree, electrical and electronics. So the same thing I am implementing in my industry. It is I am feeling some my heart is satisfied with what I have studied. I am doing the same job. If you study something in degree and doing something in other sector, so it is not related to your study and your working. For the students of electrical and electronics engineering, now the power sector, it is growing tremendously in India. Before 2004, there is a lot of shortage of power. After 2004, when this renewable energy come into the grid, the availability of the power 24 into 7, there is no, almost I can say now, there is no power cuts in India as on today. Previously, we feel power cuts of 6 hours, 7 hours, 8 hours. Now, it is a minor maintenance purpose requirement that power cut will be there, but not load shutdowns or load scheduling. Power cuts will not be there. So this is happened because of the lot of thermal power capacities adding into the industry, industry grid, as well as lot of solar and wind energy are adding into the grid. So if this lot of energy sectors are adding into the grid, means there is a lot of job opportunities available for the electrical and electronics engineering students. So in 2014, there is a maximum Indian power installed capacities of 217 gigawatt. Presently, it is 418 gigawatt. That means within span of this 10 years, almost all of 50 years of power adding capacity, it is added in only within 10 years. That means this much of generation plants are coming in, established in the plant, in the system, and renewable energy also established in the grid. And renewable energy means not only solar and wind also. So those who are taking this course of electrical and electronics engineering, they have the maximum job opportunities in the public sector units like NTPC, the central public sector, NTPC, NHPC, DVC, Damodar Valley Corporation, and Nuclear Power Corporation, and NHPC, National Hydropower Corporation, and in this is generation capacities, generation of thermal power, or generation of any sector, solar or wind, and there is a companies of public sector in transmission also, like Power Grid, Osoko, India Grid. Apart from these central public sector companies, the energy, electrical energy is responsibility of the state government. So state governments also, they are having their own generation capacities. Gencos, you will get the opportunities in Gencos and state transmission corporations, and also there you will get the job opportunities in the discoms, because what are the power generated and what are the power transmitted, it has to be reached to the consumer. The consumer point is only the distribution points. Distribution sector is only the department or organization which will deliver the power to the who are the need of the power, as a consumer, domestic consumer, industrial consumer, or high voltage consumers. So in previously there is no private parties entering into the electrical business, that is as a generation as well as transmission and distribution. Now a lot of power IPPs, that is independent power producers, are coming into the market, and they're establishing their own powerhouses like Adani. Now Adani is almost all, it is a second largest power generating company after the NTPC. So Adani is venture into the thermal capacity, as well as they are now leading solar power generator. Even it is Adani is more than having installed capacity than the public sector companies. Tata Power and this SL Power and other private parties, other JSW Energy and JSPL. These are the generation private sector companies. And there is a transmission companies also established, is coming into the market with private sector like Sterlite, and Adani is also entering into the transmission sector, and Kalpataru, and as well as your now privatization of distribution companies also there, like Tata Power, Adani, CESC. So who are studying into the electrical and electronics engineering, they will get a lot of job opportunities in the field of public sector companies, private sector companies, as well as the state government sector companies. This is the core job opportunities. And there is also a lot of job opportunities in the manufacturing sector. Manufacturing sector means for any power sector, there is a requirement of power transformers and motors and motors and switch gears. Like, so now in India, because of this Make in India concept, as a government has introduced this Make in India concept, means previously these power transformers and switch gears, a lot of equipment, electrical equipment imported from China. Now it is banned now India is not allowing to import these power transformers or switch gears or electrical equipments that are manufactured outside the India. They are not allowing. So a lot of multinational companies are setting up in India to manufacture their products. Like Mitsubishi now establishing the factory for transformers, and Usang is already established the manufacturing factory in Pune for the manufacturing of GS substation, GS equipments, and Hitachi. Hitachi's some part is taken over with ABB, and they are also their own establishing their factories in India, and Usang Korea, and other multinational GE already establishing further establishing the factory. So if you students can interested into go to the manufacturing sector, they will get lot of opportunities in the manufacturing of this heavy equipments like electrical equipments, transformers, switch gears, motors. So they will also get job opportunities. If the people are interested into software side, electrical software, not only common software. I'm asking for electrical software. Electrical software means the grid protection. Grid protection is control and protection. The control and protection is just electrical software. So if you learn some ETAP, that is electrical testing and applications, and PSSC CAD, PSSCE and PSSC CAD, there is power system stabilizer and power systems CAD. So they will having the opportunities in the design of the total grid networks, and they will get the opportunities in the software side also. And if you they are interested in the production means, then there is a job opportunities for the Schneider side. This only 4-5 manufacturers are available in India as on date. They will provide the solutions for the production of electrical system like Schneider, ABB, and Hitachi and GE. So Siemens. So you will get the opportunities in the relay, that is production and control of electrical system. And apart from all these sectors, if you are more interested in the operation technology means in thermal power plants, the operation of the any industries, process industries, thermal power plant, not only thermal power plant, steel industries or any process industry, there is a requirement of control system. So this control system, it is called as operation technology software. So if you're interested into in control system, then you will get the opportunities in the operation of the operation development of this process industries. And if you are interested into the IoT, that is Internet of Things, that is for the cyber security. If you are interested in maximum research oriented into cyber security, so all the thermal power sector or any industries of grid network is compulsory required cyber security. You have to stop your cyber security attacks from the external. So the cyber security is also now it is coming into the this electrical core business, electrical engineering also. So the cyber security is just like it is a must. So if you specialize, taking specialization in cyber security, you will get a lot of opportunity in the cyber security. Now, previously this sector is not omitted from this electrical and electronics engineering. Now it is we are considering as a vital for operation of the grid and for maintaining of the grid. Not because we are our substations normally we will receive external threats or cyber attacks, because recently Operation Sindoor, we have seen this some of the cyber threats from the Pakistan. So we have established the cyber security facilities in our grid system, so that we will early detect the system. So as a there will be new developments in the for external side also to attack on the our grid system. There will be new developments for the other people also, but we have to counter their attacks. So for that we have to develop our new system. So a lot of opportunities will be available in the field of cyber security and operation technology of the electrical systems. So with this I will conclude. So there is a lot of opportunities for the electrical and electronics engineering students. Apart from they can go into the hardware sector or core business sector as well as software. This facility is only available for electrical and electronics. What I am feeling, it is not will be available for the other branches like mechanical and civil, because mechanical and civil it is just only mechanical one. They cannot have the opportunity to shift into the IT sector or core that is cyber security. They will not allowed to other some special courses they have to learn. But inbuilt in electrical engineering, they have this this opportunity. They will get the opportunities. For the students who are joining electrical and electronics engineering, first they have to first passion on to the subject. First of all, they require the passion on to the subject. If you have the passion on to the subject, if they are thoroughly into the basics of the electrical and electronics engineering, they will get lot of good job opportunities, because all the public sector companies, they will select the student employees through the written test as well as some gate. Nowadays it is selected through gate. If you are thorough in the basic your subject, you will get any job. If you are good, having the good percentile of gate in any public sector company, they will give the job. They will provide the opportunities. Or in private sector, if you want to go into private sector, they have to learn certain courses like ETAP or basic PSSC. So this will helpful to move into ahead with the other competitive who are coming into the market. If you are having some knowledge of ETAP and PSCC, you will be ahead, so that you will get good job opportunities. So with this, I am very thankful to VNRVJIET management and HOD electrical department and other staff. Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah. In fact, we should thank you, Mr. Ravi Garu, for giving more insights and also the key skill set that is really required for this present generation batch to excel in their career. And especially for the students who are having passion to be part of this department of AAA at VNR VJT, you have given a kind of like more insight where they can flourish into different industrial segments too. And we should also thank you for giving the parents and the wards who are interested to be part of Ripley the kind of opportunities right from generation, transmission, distribution, control engineering, whatnot, how an electrical engineer can work in 360 degrees. Once again, we thank you for being the part of this panel discussion being organized by Department of Ripley VNRVJIET. Thank you, Ravi Garu. Thank you. Moving on to another panelist, who is our young alumni, Mr. Sai Kumar. Sai Kumar? Sai Kumar?
Hello, hi, hi, hi.
Yeah. Hi, Sai Kumar.
Hi.
Mr. Sai Kumar Vamparla is a distinguished young alumni and currently is working with Qualcomm as a system validation engineer. Now I invite Sai Kumar for this panel discussion. Sai Kumar, what are the
Yes, ma'am.
challenges that you face to come up to this level as a system validation engineer? Can you please brief the challenges that you have overcome during your tenure at VNRVJIET?
Okay. So first of all, thank you for inviting me to this panel discussion. And let me tell you more about my work, what I do. So currently, I'm working as system validation engineer. So what we actually do is like the processors we get on mobiles, watches and all. So we have different subsystems on them. So I particularly work on a single subsystem. I do functional validation on it, and so we do functional validation on the design. Once that is implemented on the FPGA, we do work on the emulation. Then after it is brought up into an ASIC chip. So we do the functional validation on the same thing. We do power correlations, check whether that block is properly working, and we check the power status, like whether it is taking more power, less power, leakage power. That we check whether the clock's frequencies, whether the performance it is matching with the customer requirement or not. We check that, and finally functional properties we check whether the block is processing the data properly or not. So that is on what I do. So I joined triply in VNRVJIET in 2016. I passed out in 2020. That was the COVID year. So coming to your question, ma'am. So challenges. Like joining VNRVJIET Triple department, I just joined like everyone else. Uh, Back in our days, we didn't have these many uh, like options. Like they said in R22 hours was R16. So in R22, now you have got many practicals. So back in our days, it was a bit hectic. We had to do everything theoretically more. We had practical labs, and uh, I do still remember working hard for this machines lab, power systems lab, and in embedded systems in the C programming lab. So it was back in those days it was different. So and then back then we had these midterms, some exams. These were very quite difficult. And coming to third year, then the gate, that tension started, and then later COVID started. So because of that, we had less resources. We didn't have to come to college, but again, the library access also was not there. So everything was online. So less resources. In that, we had to fight for studying, and that time was so difficult. Now everything since this R22, from what I have seen from the syllabus book, uh, many things were added and many things are changed. So these are really good that people can get more knowledge from it. And after that, so even though like all the 4 years was in zigzag manner, but it was never a blocking point. There was no blocking point because because our faculty support was really good. So times were difficult, but yeah, it was not impossible. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Sai Kumar. Uh, One more would you like to ask. So, what was the driving force for you to join in Triply at VNR? I mean, do you have any kind of childhood experiences that really inspired you towards Triply department or motivation from your, I mean, siblings or anybody else?
Motivation. Back in those during inter, we didn't have much uh, we just had this pressure to join good college, get to good rank, and so on. That will only give us way forward to join good companies. So uh, VNR had a good reputation, and so Triply brand. I was interested in electronics, so I joined Triply. Slowly, I started to gain experience and gain knowledge. I enjoyed a lot. So, so just because of my inspiration and interest in electronics, I just joined to Triply, and now I'm here.
Yeah, thank you, Sai Kumar, for sharing your
Radhika, Radhika, just wanted to add here.
Yeah,
Sai Kumar
please go.
has Sai Kumar has given lot of good input to include in our curriculum, like lot of DLD experiments what we have. Like Sai Kumar one day visited and he has given like our juniors should study these kind of things also, like that, like some hardware experiments also he suggested. So that is like very good input from Sai Kumar. And I understand like COVID time 2020 they are pass out, but like a lot of online things were started during that time only, right, Sai Kumar?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Madam, in this connection, I would
Yes.
like to thank Sai Kumar for donating many books to our department library. Very
Yes.
valuable.
Yes. Yes. Sir.
Thank you, Sai.
Many. Yes. Please
So,
continue.
yeah, thank you, Sai Kumar, for paying back some kind of gratitude towards the Department of Tripoli and that you have attained, and also for being the member panel in this panel discussion. Because most of the aspirants and also the parents are being the participants in this discussion, we got a kind of information that after completing their ward intermediate, whether Tripoli will be the right choice and what kind of nature of jobs they will be acquiring after finishing the 4 years of BTech at Vienna. So thank you for giving more input, Sai Kumar.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Moving on to our another panelist, Mr. J. Samir Verma, who is also our young and dynamic alumni, and he is working as a physical design engineer at AMD. Jay Samir, are you
Yes,
there?
ma'am. Yeah, hi,
Yeah,
Aruna. Yeah,
yeah. Hi.
yeah.
What kind of facilities at VNR helped you really to flourish in your career? And how was the campus life at VNRVJIET during your tenure? Can you please?
Yeah, especially the labs involved with VNR Triple department and the equipment we were able to access there were really useful. Like we were able to access some industry grade tools, more on the electrical end and also the CAD level tools on the electronics end. So the exposure we had was much better compared to any what we get in somewhere else. And also we also had access to a very big library, and we are encouraged to go through more journals, like keep in touch with what is happening, what are the new things coming up, what are the new publishings happening, and the access we had definitely made a difference to me.
Would you like to share your working experience after finishing your BTech?
Yes, so I moved towards the electronics end, like Ravi Kumar Garu said, like he went towards the electrical end, right? So my work is towards the electronics end. So I work on the chip building. So to keep it simple, I work on planning where which entity sits on the chip. Like let's say a chip has a multimedia module and some memory modules and some compute power modules. So I plan where that module exactly sits on the chip. So this is completely towards the VLSI end. I mean the much in depth into the electronics end. So generally, right, whenever you talk about a triple student, he is expected to know more about a motor or generator than a relatively more than a MOSFET or a, let's say FinFET. But the exposure I had with the triple from VNRVJIET, I was able to pick up uh, pick up and grasp the things involved, which are more considered towards the EC end. Although the depth which is covered in the triple department in the electronics end would be more towards the power amplifiers and the electronic circuits and semiconductor circuits, which are more towards the handling power. I moved towards the domain where it handles more towards the compute power and computational architecture requirements. Although it was more into the much deeper into the electronics end, I was able to catch up. I would attribute that to my experience and exposure that I got from Triple Department of VNRVJIET.
Yeah, that was a very nice experience and your journey at VNR, and also currently you're working with AMT. Thank you, Jay Samir, for sharing your valuable inputs to the wards and also parents who are being part of this panel discussion. Once again, thank you, Jay Samir.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. Moving on to our another young distinguished alumni, Miss N. Alekhia, who is working as a project engineer at Hitachi Energy. Alekhia.
Hello, ma'am.
Alekhia. Yeah.
Good
We
morning.
welcome you to this panel discussion, and we would like to listen from you more about what are the best practices that you have found in the department during your studies and course-based projects, and how your current job has relevancy with your knowledge that you have learned from Department of Tripoli at VNRVJIET. Would
Sure.
like to listen more from you.
Sure, ma'am. So first of all, I thank the AAA management for having me here. So it's a honor to represent your department and inspiring the next aspirants who are willing to join AAA. So yeah, thank you for having me here. And then getting to the questions, ma'am. So first question: what are the best practices? To answer that question, I would like to classify any engineering into two parts. Okay, because engineering is a culmination of both theory and practical. So what you learn and what you implement in the labs is what engineering is. So in that way, if I have to say what are the best practices my department has, is in theoretical perspective, there's one concept called wit and will. So abbreviating it is like, why am I teaching and what am I teaching? And for the students' perspective, it is like, why am I learning and what am I learning? So that is what wit and will. So I didn't knew what it was when I joined the department. So I also, when I joined the department, when I was communicating with my other friends who were in other colleges, they didn't have this concept. So I understood, okay, this is unique to only VNR VJIT. But when as my subjects were going on, when I was interacting with faculty, so I understood that this is a very good concept which every college should implement. The reason is, if we talk from the teachers, from the faculty perspective, when they ask this question themselves, like, why am I teaching and what am I teaching, they'll really understand like what exact concept they have to deliver to the students and why are they delivering it to the students. So it will be like to the point explanation they can give to the students who are there in the class. And from the students perspective also, sometimes we feel like, why are we reading all these subjects, what difference is that going to make? But when we really question ourselves, right, like, why am I reading this concept, or what am I reading this concept? So it makes you think in an application oriented thing, so which is very much important in an engineering studies. So that is a very unique concept. So because it's like a thought provoking, when you have a question, then only you'll try to find out an answer, which at the end it really makes a meaningful any concept or whatever you're learning. So that is on the theoretical point. For me, that is a best practice, I can say. And on the practical thing, I should specifically mention about this course based projects, because we were having few marks allotted in our internals for course based projects. So it was like, for me, okay, there might be a question like, why again a project when you're already doing experiments in the lab? I used to have this question personally. So for me, I understood the answer is, see, experiments, the procedure, what outcome it might give. So it's just like understanding the mechanism of the object, of the components what you're using. But projects is like, when you select a project, you have to get the components. You have to first, it starts from selecting the topic itself. So it makes you think, why am I taking this topic? Okay, this project, and then you have to get the components, start building the prototype, and sometimes you wouldn't get the output. So you will be reaching out to seniors, faculty members in support, in getting their inputs, and then you figure out different ways to for the output. So this makes you, to implement the concept what you're learning in the classrooms. So this, when both theoretical and practical goes hand in hand, then the actual learning happens in engineering. So that is my experience. And on a personal note, I should say, because I was not very much interested into triple when I was joining, because I was like, okay, this triple is going to be a kind of I thought it would be a very difficult thing. But this wit and will practices or course based projects has really ignited the passion in me to learn the concepts, to implement it. So these are the best practices that my college has been implementing it. Yeah. And then to the other question, what you have asked, ma'am, like my knowledge. So, okay. So currently I'm working as a BESS engineer, battery energy storage systems. So we build inverters, we design projects for inverters and then batteries. How are we connecting with the grids and what is the purpose and all. So it's like a culmination of both electrical and electronics in a decent way, because when you study the components, inverters, you should have an electronics knowledge. And when you're connecting to the grid, what are the grid frequencies, grid codes and all, when you get into these topics, it's all electrical. So every day, it's like, for me, it's like connecting what I've studied 3 years back. Okay, it's like, it's nowhere like my knowledge what I've gained in department is different and what I'm doing is different. It's never like that. It's like, for me, connecting the dots there. And when I was implementing this in my job, I really felt that whatever the syllabus my department has designed, it's like really industry oriented. It's like, what a student what is expected from a triple graduate, the same is there in the syllabus. So that is one good thing which I've noticed. And on a personal note here also, I would like to add one thing. Apart from my work, I also part of this organizing committees. Like, we have cultural committees in offices, like, we organize games for employees. It's like engaging apart from the work. So my colleagues used to ask me, like, okay, you work so good and you also manage this other cultural activity, so how do you balance your time, how do you do it? For me, it's like the experience I've got it from the college, because in my college, along with my studies, as Poonam Upadhyay ma'am has rightly pointed out, every student is encouraged to join a club. So in that, I was a part of many clubs. I was also vice chairman of this IAS student chapter. So I was handling my studies with the other cultural things. So if this is a cakewalk, then I have to give this. I have to take this credit to my college, which has shaped me in that way to manage your studies, academics, along with your other co-curricular activities. So the same thing I'm doing in my office. I'm managing my work and also doing this other cultural activities. So I say the same thing to my colleagues. So I would say it's really, I'm honored to be part of AAA department. And I would also, for whoever the students who are watching this, as Ramesh sir has pointed out rightly, taking AAA is a better choice, and that too in VNRVJIET will be the best choice. As an alumni, I can really promise that to this upcoming students. Yeah, thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Alekia, for sharing your wide experience, right from your classroom learning and how you manage it. I mean, yourself to be part of cultural activities and also professional societies, and how you have taken the responsibility as a vice chair for student professional chapters too, being, I mean, regularly following up your academics also, and also taking up your lab course based projects, and also participating in hackathons, and also driving your budding like junior students during those times for making themselves to explore and gain more and more knowledge towards the engineering path. Right.
Yeah, madam,
So,
madam, just I will add one point here. Thank you very much, Alekia. You have very clearly explained what is WIT and what is will. Another point is you mentioned that our syllabus is industry oriented. So really, the credit goes to our madam, Dr. K. Anuradha, Dean Academics. So in this connection, I would like to thank Anuradha madam, really. So framing such a syllabus in the capacity of Dean Academics. Okay.
yeah, Dr. K. Anuradha Madam is professor at Department of Tripoli and also Dean Academics at VNRVJIET. So, Madam is highly involved in framing this syllabus as far as these regulations are concerned. So, thank you, Anuradha Madam, for making our alumni to like bloom whatever they are right now today. So, on this outnet, I would like to thank Alekia for sharing her knowledge and sharing her journey during her tenure at VNRVJIET. And till now, we have seen the senior faculty member, HODs, and distinguished alumni. Now it's high time to know something more about the placements. How the placements exactly is going on in Department of Tripoli. So, in this regard, I may now invite Mrs. I. Nilima, placement coordinator. Nilima, madam.
Yes, madam.
Yeah, welcome to the panel discussion, madam. Madam, can you please brief the placement statistics of the department?
Yeah, sure, madam. So coming to the past 5 years placement record from starting from 2021 batch. So in 2021 we had 80% placement record, and then 2022, which is a COVID time, we had 91% placement record. And then 2023 we had 96% of placement record, and 2024 80%, and now current year we had, till now we have 70% placement record, and still the students are appearing for the placements. The placements are going on. As we understand here, almost 10 to 20% of students goes for higher education. So remaining students, when we take, we are getting all eligible students are getting placed. So our students are good with the domain knowledge and having problem solving skills, good problem solving skills and programming skills, which is making them eligible for all core companies. And also our students are equally eligible like CSC and IT students for the companies like Amazon, Oracle, JPMC, TCS. All these major companies are giving the equal eligibility to electrical students. So that is about the placement statistics, madam. And coming to the maximum package we have is 24 lakhs, that is by Amazon, and we are having the average package of 5 lakhs in the department.
Yeah, thank you, Nilma madam, for giving the average package and also the placement ratio at Department of EEE. For getting all these, what kind of certificate courses will you offer to the students at department level?
Yes, madam. Actually, at department level, we have 3 faculty coordinators who are looking after this placement training and placement activities. So, starting from the first year to final year, we have trainings at different various levels, which are conducted. Some trainings are conducted at the department level, and few trainings are conducted at the institute level. So, I list out from first year to final year. So from first year, the mentor allotment will be carried out. For each student will be allotted to one faculty as a mentor who is going to guide the student from right from first year to final year, and will be giving the Examly platform, which is exclusively used for placement preparation. The students will be given the login credentials, and in this Examly platform, will have different modules to learn. And also we conduct mock tests on these platforms which are specific to the company. Like if TCS is visiting our campus, we related to TCS, all mock tests will be provided based on the previous questions they have asked. So like that, these mock tests will be very useful for the students to get placement. And in the first year we also offer C and data structures and algorithms training to the students. And then coming to the second year level, in second year we'll have this resume building and validation by Achyut Ramaya sir, who is the member in training and placement department, who conducts the soft skills training for the students. And after this resume validation, they will be given different other training programs like advanced coding skills training, Python, SQL, embedded systems. Like these trainings are provided at the second year level. And then third year level, which is a very crucial time for the students to prepare for placements. Now all as we know now, all the companies are taking the students as interns. So this intern hiring starts from the third year level. So at third year level we provide high intensity training and also aptitude training. And then coming to the fourth year, so company specific training will be given, like whatever is the company visiting to our campus, so related to the company will give the training. And also will conduct some interaction sessions with the alumni which is working in that company, which is actually going to help the students to crack the interviews. And along with this trainings, we also have certification courses. So why certification courses means, as we understand the need of industry, and we see how power sector is growing and how EVs are penetrating into the market, keeping this industry requirements to make the students industry ready, we conduct certification courses at the department level. This is exclusively for EEE students. And the kind of certification courses we provide is like smart electric vehicles fabrication and control using advanced computing, and then machine learning for engineering applications, soft computing techniques and real time control for electrical systems, solar PV, IoT technologies, and embedded system applications. So like these, every year from second year onwards, we conduct certification courses, and also we have something like from first year to final year, every student has to complete 2 certification courses. This we have made it as mandatory at the institute level. So every student will be taking based on their interest 2 certifications, or more than that, it is up to the student choice.
Okay. So minimum 2 certification courses every student at department level has to fulfill.
Yes.
So before they get, for placing, before
Yes.
they get a chance to place, right? And what are the nature of jobs that we have for electrical engineering students once they get graduated at the department level, madam?
So once they get graduated, we have opportunities for electrical and electronic students in the public sector. As we understand, our students are in TSSP, DCL, NTPC, and all PSUs. All PSUs are recruiting through GATE. So, which is our students, I should appreciate our third year students, around 15 students are qualified in the GATE. So they have got good ranks also. So through GATE, all PSUs are recruiting, and we electrical students are having the more opportunities in the PSUs compared to other streams. And also coming to the IT sector, as I already mentioned, like CSE and IT and other branch students, electrical students are also given the same importance in the IT sector. All major companies like Amazon, JPMC, Oracle, uh, Deloitte, TCS, all these companies are recruiting electrical students. And also coming to the core industry, in core industry we have recruiters like ZF, Blue Star, Hitachi Energy, and then Hyundai Mobis, Schneider Electric, MRF, Medha Servo Drives, Amaraja Batteries, My Home Power, iClean, VEM Technologies. All these core companies are recruiting our students.
That's a very nice information, madam, that you have provided to the participants, those who are aspiring triple seat at VNRVJIET.
Yes.
Um, so So we are coming to the end of this panel discussion. So right from the HOD's discussion and with the placement coordinator, Miss Neelama madam, we have seen that if you are parents who are willing to get a seat at Triple department at VNR VJT, apart from 4 years course at Triple in electrical and electronics engineering, we are also offering minor degree courses. So this is all about the department of Triple VNR VJT. And Priyanka madam,
Yes, ma'am.
we
Yes, ma'am.
also invite any queries from the parents.
Yeah.
Yes.
In case the parents who have joined the virtual meet, in case if you have any queries related to the department specific, kindly please you can ask the experts who are available right now. And in case if it is related to the admission specific, I am here to clear it out. So please kindly. Hoping that we don't have any queries.
Yeah,
So
you can reach out
thank you.
directly. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Radhika ma'am, for representing parents on behalf of them and asking us the queries by collaborating the questionnaire in such a way that each and every segment we have covered. I thank you so much for moderating the session, and I also thank you, Ramesh Babu sir, for giving us the opportunity to get deep dive into the Triple E department, for letting us know the faculty strengths and the student strengths what we have it. Thank you for providing the insights, sir. Thank you, Poonam ma'am, for giving us the curriculum overview of what the subjects which we follow and how the students will be coping up with the present trends. Thank you so much, Poonam ma'am. I also thank our industry expert, Ravi Kumar Garu. Thank you so much for giving us the insights of the current trends which is related to the industry. I thank our alumni, Jais, Sameer, Sai Kumar, Alekia, for please sharing your experiences during your undergraduation course and the initiatives or the differentiators what we follow at VNRVJIET level. Thank you so much. Neelima ma'am for giving us a very good clear picture of the roadmap what we follow for the training and placements from our graduation level. For the 4 years journey roadmap you have provided us. Thank you so much. So I thank all the participants who have joined us virtually and making this panel session a very good one. So this is the end of our 10th series of the panel session. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.